is Linda Karaberis, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I have a special guest. Her name is Beverley Strain, and she's a friend and co-worker. And Beverley has lost 80 pounds through a popular weight loss program combined with diet and exercise. Welcome, Beverley.
Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Good to see you.
And today, Beverley, first of all, I want to talk about this picture right here that I see of you when you had the 80 extra pounds on.
Yes.
And could you tell me about this?
Sure. Actually, the picture's kind of funny. I use this in when I'm telling people about weight loss, that it's ironically taken in front of the Ben & Jerry's factory in Vermont. And this was about 3 weeks before I started the program. And this was my heaviest, definitely. I had sort of started an exercise plan before that, but I was not under any guidance, and apparently I needed the guidance. And a few weeks later, I started in with the program. They had started to come to work, and I started with a bunch of coworkers, and it ended up being a lot of fun. I'm not going to say it wasn't hard, but it was definitely a lot of fun. Ended up being, and I have to be very positive about the whole experience. It was great.
And I was going to say, I remember when I was at Cisco and they had a weight loss program come in, and I think it's a great idea because you have the support of other people.
Right, exactly.
So you don't feel as though you're doing it alone. And not only that, there's a weigh-in every week. Is that correct?
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
So there's, it kind of holds you accountable. You know, Tuesdays at 1 o'clock they're coming to weigh you. So. So you know that, and you can plan, and it's great to, when you run into someone in the hallway and you can say, oh, what do you think of this as a snack, or do you think this will work into the program, or anything, or how are you doing? Are you having challenges? You can talk to people about it. So it's great to have that support system.
Great. Okay. All right. So today we're going to start with an edamame dip. Spread, right?
Yes.
And maybe you can tell the viewers a little bit about edamame.
Sure. It's edamame. That's actually the Japanese name for what is basically a soybean. And a lot of doctors recommend soy for people who are lactose intolerant, that they have the soy milk and all of that. But you can use the actual bean in cooking. You can snack on it. You can make it into a spread like we're doing today. The first time I made it, I was surprised at how much it looked like guacamole. And guacamole, which, while fabulous and delicious, is rather high in fat.
Right.
It's got more of the good fats, which is
correct,
that an avocado has. But this is very low. This takes all of that fat out, and it's the same consistency. You can dress it up or dress it down. I'm just going to show you a basic way to do it today, and then we'll talk. Linda and I will talk about different ways you can jazz it up a little bit.
Okay, great. So we'll get started, and I just want to tell you, I've already cooked these earlier. I boiled them 5 minutes. I went by the package directions. You can get these already shelled in the natural food section of any supermarket. So I boiled them according to the package directions, 5 minutes, put them in a colander in the sink, and sprayed them with cold water. And actually, this is what they look like.
Yeah, they just look like a lima bean or any kind of green bean you get in a can or something like that. When I first heard about it, I actually tried them for the first time with a friend, and she just encouraged me to do it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, they don't look so weird. So
yeah, and they are pretty. And I'm glad that I had them a long time ago in the pods, because sometimes they serve them at restaurants salted with the pods, and you open the pods and pop them into your mouth, which is fun too.
Yeah, that is a lot of fun.
And by the way, you can also get them in the pods, so you can get them shelled and in the pods if you want to try them a different way. So I noticed too on the package, I just wanted to bring up that, like you were talking about earlier, they're low carb, low fat, low sodium, cholesterol free, and a good source of protein. I noticed 8 grams of protein for a half cup.
Yeah, that'll help keep you feeling fuller longer, which is very important when you're dieting, to make sure you don't get hungry in the middle of the afternoon or like 10 o'clock at night or something. So it's important to eat foods high in protein, because that'll keep you feeling fuller.
Oh, that's good.
And a lot of people don't eat meat, which is where people think about going for protein. But this is you need to look to other vegetables and dairies and things like that for the protein. So this is good.
But this is, I just couldn't believe all the other, 10% of your vitamin A and 10% of your vitamin C. Again, all in a half cup of these. So, all right. So now we're going to make this spread. I've got my food processor out here.
You can food processor is best for this, but you can also, if you don't have one, you can use a blender as well.
Oh, good. That's good to know. Yeah.
So, yep. You just we'll just pop the beans in the food processor.
Okay.
Then we're going to use some reduced fat or fat-free whipped cream. Whipped cream cheese.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Light
Not
whipped cream cheese.
That'll make it a little sweet. So it's 2 tablespoons of that.
Okay. And if you can't find the light whipped cream cheese, you can just use the light cream cheese.
Right,
Is that right?
exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
It won't be as fluffy, but it will still have low fat.
Exactly.
So I just put this in like this, huh?
Yes.
Just drop it in over the top?
Yes.
2 tablespoons.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. There we go.
Okay. Then just some salt and pepper to taste.
Maybe a half teaspoon, that's enough,
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely.
Okay. And then crushed black pepper.
Right.
I love the black pepper, so I'm
too.
probably going to add a little bit more. Okay.
No, that's fine.
And
then a half juice from a half a lemon.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I've got my juicer here, which I absolutely love.
This is going to kind of give it the zip.
Okay.
And
put
also
this
help
aside.
thin out the dip so you can spread it.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and start mixing it now, and then we're going to add. Actually, we'll do that while it's mixing. Add the water
okay.
while it's
Okay.
mixing.
So I don't need to add this right
No,
now.
not right away. Just get it good to the mushy consistency.
Okay. And then we'll take this off anyway and
Right.
spread. Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes the beans move to the top.
Okay, so that was just
Yeah.
a few seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you'll be stopping and starting with this a lot.
Add a little water now. Okay.
It turns a really great bright green color, which I don't know about any of you, but presentation is so important, and when you get something that's a bright color, it looks more appetizing to you, and you want to eat it. So
don't I always talk about that, huh, viewers? You eat with your eyes, and food that looks good, you want to eat.
Right.
So, and I love this too. I love the nice bright green color. Okay, so as I'm stirring that,
just add
pulse.
Pulse, and then a bit more, and then probably get it going for a while.
Oh yeah, look at it starting to, yeah. Now I think I'd like to add some more water, make it a little bit creamier. So that was about 1/4 cup, so let's add some more. I'm going to add, and I would say you probably want to add, what, a tablespoon at a time?
Yeah, probably let it just blend for a little while.
Okay. Okay, so we've let that go, what, about 2 minutes,
2 minutes,
would you say?
yeah.
Okay. Ah.
So
Oh, yes. Oh, that is nice and creamy.
Yep.
Yet it's still got some texture to it.
Yes.
So again, if you want it even smoother,
Yep.
just add more water,
Add more
right?
water.
Okay.
And let it blend a little longer.
Okay.
But if you look at it, when it looks a lot like guacamole. So.
Yeah, it does. Wow. So you would say that's good right now?
Yeah, that's a great consistency. I
Okay,
think.
great. So that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's what to do with it.
Yeah, right.
Which Linda and I are going to tell you. Now you can. This is a pretty versatile recipe. We just showed you the basics of the recipe, but if you wanted, you could put in. If you wanted it a little spicier, you could toss in some red pepper flakes.
Oh yeah, that's me. I like that.
If you wanted just a different citrusy flavor to it, you could try lime instead of lemon. Add more pepper, add more garlic. Like, this is just a base. After that, you can be as creative as you want to be with it.
Let me get my lavash bread. And the lavash bread you get in the deli section at the supermarket underneath with the rolls and all. So that's where you would find this, not in the regular bread aisle. So I'm going to say that's probably 10 inches across. The lavash is a larger one. And you can also get this if you're dieting, you want it mainly low carb, right? And whole wheat if you can.
Yeah, whole wheat or whole grain.
All right. I'm going to grab nice soft baby lettuce, any kind of lettuce blend. Myself, I love the baby arugula blend. So
yeah, arugula has a tang to it that's different from just putting iceberg lettuce on.
So let's see, spreader here. Oh, you know what? I need my cutting board. So let's do this. And let's see, I'd spread this on half, I'd say. So this is going to be like a nice appetizer.
Right.
Yeah. So now how long did it take you to lose the weight once you started your program?
If you have a lot to lose, like over 100 pounds or something, I would expect a year, just over a year to 2 years to do it safely. That's the important part.
Okay.
It's got to be done safely. You can't lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. You can't, you know, that's just not a safe way to do it. You'll make yourself sick.
And not only that, you want to maintain, and that doesn't sound like a good way where,
No.
Now see, all I'm doing here, Beverly, I'm just laying some nice soft lettuce leaves across. And then I spread the edamame spread on half. See, I almost said guacamole, but it, and then just
you could probably fool people if you're into, and if you're into food humor at a party, you could probably fool people with it.
And that's it. And then I just go right over the top like this, and I pull it back to hold it tight. And then I fold in the ends. And these, by the way, can be done before a party, a few hours before. And what I would do if I were doing that is I take that nice roll like that and I'd wrap it in plastic wrap nice and tight for probably a couple hours before the party. You wouldn't want to do them, you know, any sooner than that.
Would you put them in the refrigerator?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So you would do it just like that, and right before your guests arrive, okay, you take it, you unwrap it, and about every inch you put toothpicks. Okay. Just like that. Then you take a serrated knife and you just cut in between the toothpicks like that. You just take the toothpick and just stick it all the way through the bottom when you lift it up. You can make these smaller too. There we go. We'll put this on the pretty side. So isn't that nice?
Yes.
Done. Now I've used a low carb wheat tortilla. So, you know, a little bit smaller than the lavash bread, and this is low carb, and this has 5 grams of fiber.
High fiber. Fiber is going to be what helps you process the fat out of your system. So also fiber and feel full. So it's really important that when you're looking for breads to look for that. I'm not big on these diets that say, okay, you have to cut out all carbs or you have to cut out all fats.
No, neither am I. Yeah.
It's everything in moderation. So
yeah, that's right. That's the way I feel too. When people say, oh, I got to give this up and that, I think that's just asking for trouble. I say everything in moderation combined with good diet and exercise and you're golden, right?
Exactly. Yep. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, I got some of these bean sprouts yesterday. These are the spicy ones because they're mixed with radish and I think, I forget what the other kind are, but anyway, it's got some radish. And I just thought we'd try this, so
great.
I just thought I'd put that on the whole wheat. And these, again, low carb, 1 cup has only got 1.5 grams of fat, 30 calories, I think. So, do you like sprouts?
I love sprouts.
Oh, okay.
I got addicted to sprouts when I was in college, and I love them.
And I thought, put some nice shredded carrot on for a little bit of sweetness. And again, all I do with this is just roll it up. I'd probably have this more of a sandwich with a cup of soup or something, so. Or a snack, I mean. And then again, let me get a plate. Plates here, and again,
That looks
just
great.
like that with a
Yeah.
cup of soup, huh? Nice and soft and fresh, so we'll put that here. And then, oh, I also got these yesterday, these sticks. They're just called, they're not quite a baguette, because the baguette I learned was longer and a little bit thicker. So I thought we could have some of this, slice it on the diagonal, and you could also toast these. I'd either, you know, put a little cooking spray on, right? Toast them either on the grill or in the oven for a few minutes, and then you could use this, put the spread on.
Right. Two of the crucial things when it came to the food portion of the diet plan was I became a compulsive label reader, and I have to use measuring spoons and measuring cups all the time. I have it set in my desk drawer at work. So if I have cereal for breakfast at work, I measure out the milk, I measure out the cereal, I measure out cream for my, or actually fat-free half and half for my coffee. It's just getting into that habit those were the two big things. Learning what's in my food and learning how much of the food I actually need.
All right, let me clean up, and we're going to mise en place for our next couple of items, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and as you can see, I always emphasize to my viewers mise en place, meaning everything in its place, so that you're ready to go and start cooking, and you know you have all the ingredients, which I would think is very important also when you're starting a program where you're going to be cooking differently and low fat. And
absolutely. Probably one of the most intimidating parts about weight loss is planning, and making sure you have your grocery list, and when you go to the store, and that you planning out your meals for the week. I know is not always possible, but if you can do as much planning as you can, maybe you can plan for breakfast and lunch and have an impromptu dinner or whatever meal is more convenient for you.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to start off with, which you taught me this one, which I would have never thought about, was you're better off to buy the popcorn in bulk, correct? It's, in fact, when I've got right here the 100-calorie packs, which again is great, as you pointed out, for portion control.
Right.
But that's double the amount of money of getting it in bulk.
Yes.
And remember, years ago, this is the only way we used to buy it. Then they came out with the microwaves, and hence microwave popcorn, which again is great if you're, at work.
Right.
Those are terrific for at work.
Yeah, they're very handy. These are wonderfully handy, and now that they come in the 100-calorie packs instead of the larger packs, it's excellent for planning a snack or what have you. But if you're looking to economize, it's just a lot better to go this way. If you have an air popper, that's great, but Linda and I are going to show you an alternate way if you don't have a popper at home.
Right, which I love this. So I take, all you need is a paper bag. That's it, the small lunch-sized paper bags. I'm going to do a 1-portion size, which I've noticed on both of these is 5 cups, 5 cups a pop. Yeah. So I take just this, no oil or anything,
nothing,
right, Beverly? Okay.
Just the stuff. Now I got this idea from a mother who has 2 children, and I'm sorry, but mothers with young children come up with the best ideas. They really do.
That's true. Oh, geez. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 tablespoons in, because again, just like with the microwave bags, you're going to get a few anyway that aren't going to pop. So I'd rather put in a little bit extra, and I've already timed it with my microwave, and it's going to take 2 minutes 40 seconds. Mine's a more powerful one. So again, I always emphasize your own microwave. Look at the book. Well, you'll experiment with this. Underdo it a little bit to begin with, so as not to burn it. But you'll figure out the exact time for your own microwave. But so let me, so then you just take the top of the bag, right? Fold it under a couple of times. That's it. Put the fold underneath in your microwave. So let me go over to the microwave now. And I'm just going to distribute it a little bit evenly on the bottom when I put it in my microwave. Fold down, and I'm going to set this for 2 minutes 40 seconds. And in the meantime, Beverly's going to show me how to make a chocolate.
It's a cookies and cream milkshake.
Oh, this sounds great.
Very, very similar to the Blizzards, the mixed milkshakes that you can get in fast food restaurants that are, while delicious, can suck up probably 2/3 of your calorie allotment for a day. So, so as much as you love them, and you still want to have them, you've got to make some adjustments to the recipe. But this is I ran across this recipe, and it's wonderful.
Okay, I can't wait to try this either.
Yeah.
Because this is my first time too with the fat-free ice
Yeah.
cream. All right.
I'm going to teach Linda a lesson about fat-free ice cream, that it is good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
so
most
we'll
of the
do
time you
this.
see fat-free frozen yogurt, which will also work if you like that.
Oh, right,
But,
didn't think of that.
Yeah, but I like going with the ice cream.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and myself, if
Yeah.
I can go with ice cream, I
Yeah.
will.
So
All right.
we're gonna start with the ice cream. So it's gonna be a cup of ice cream.
Okay, 1 cup of ice cream.
Right.
So again, you should probably measure this,
Right.
but I'm going to have to find my scoop. Ah, here it is, okay.
But you can be creative with this. I'm using vanilla right now, but I mean, if you want to have it double, like chocolate, you could do a chocolate fat-free or
Oh,
strawberry,
right.
or if you're feeling exotic, or so just you can be creative with this.
So again, I'm gonna say that's probably about a 1/2 cup right there,
Yeah.
right? And again, if you wanna measure it, you
Yeah.
could, but I'd say that's a good 1/2 cup.
Mm-hmm. I was
I can-
measuring ice cream last night, so 1 scoop is about a 1/2 cup.
Oh, okay, one good
heaping
scoop.
scoop is about a 1/2 cup.
So is that good, or should
Yeah.
I use, all right, that's fine.
perfect.
I can already tell the texture of this is nice, because again, years
Yeah.
ago when they had the low fat, and in
Yeah,
fact, they used to
this-
call them ice milks.
Yeah,
And
it was
they were,
crunchy.
yeah, I didn't care for it, and I can already
Yeah.
tell that this is nice and creamy.
Yep.
Okay. Now we got the
Now
ice.
we've got, we want to do a cup, 1 1/4 cup of vanilla light soy milk.
Okay, vanilla light soy
Now
milk.
we're actually using regular soy milk, and that's fine because the fat amounts in both are negligible.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the difference in fat is negligible for both, but you can get light soy milk or regular soy.
Right, yeah, and 1 1/4 cups,
1
right? And that's
1/4
about a quarter
Yeah.
cup, so, all right.
Okay.
All righty.
So that's good. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put in you're going to take 2 teaspoons of a powdered coffee mate or some kind of French vanilla flavored coffee,
Yeah,
powdered,
fat-free, right? You
fat-free.
get the fat-free,
Yeah.
yeah.
fat-free powdered. You're gonna dissolve it in some warm water, and then we're gonna pop it in there. That
And this
just-
smells so good.
Yeah, it
I
does.
can tell this is going to add a lot of flavor
Yeah.
to it, without adding the fat.
right.
Okay.
So this is the fun part. So now what you do is you get a 100-calorie pack of Oreo crisps or any other kind of cookie flavored that you want to make this your own by all means. So what you want to do is you want to pound it. break them
Oh,
up.
okay. Or you can use chocolate graham crackers,
Right,
correct?
or you can use chocolate graham crackers, regular graham crackers, or whatever you have. We just do this because it's a good portion.
Ah, okay.
So you
Is
just,
that right? Yeah.
yeah, you just break them up,
Okay.
pound them down, and then you can put them in the milkshake.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Then we'll want to put some ice cubes.
Okay. How many you think? We've got 2. We're going to make a couple of portions here,
Yeah.
right?
So
That's 5.
2 more. Yeah. That's
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you'll want to take some of the sugar substitute. I like Splenda. It's whatever you prefer.
Mhm,
So
and
just
if-
2 packages.
Sure.
And if you feel like this is too sweet, just don't worry with the sweeteners.
Or if you don't want to use the
right.
artificial sweeteners, you said you could use maple syrup.
Maple syrup or
Okay.
honey.
Okay,
'cause
or
those are
maybe
natural.
none at all. You could
Right.
make it without, yeah, you could see if, but again, with the ice cubes, I was thinking of that, you probably
Yeah.
will need a little sweetener.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so now we just start mixing. Just let it go for about a minute.
A minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then check it out. Oh, there we go.
go.
Bubbled.
Done, huh?
Yes. So we have.
Oh,
So this is a shake.
okay. Oh, yeah, that looks nice and
Mhm.
thick. And again, if you want it thicker,
Mm-hmm.
then the next time you make it, just add a little bit more of the ice cream, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's see. I'm sorry.
Nope, it's fine.
Oh, wow, does that look nice? Oh, look at that, two perfect, but we're not done yet, right?
Nope,
we've
got to garnish.
And again, didn't realize they make fat-free Ready Whip.
Yes. And you can use, some people like the consistency of Cool Whip better. You can use the fat-free Cool Whip, whatever you like.
Oh, how's that, huh?
That's perfect.
And I never worked at Dunkin' Donuts either. How do you like that? Because they do a good job. I like the way they get it like through the cover when you get that. Yeah,
exactly. So we've got
straws. Oh boy, nice, nice. Oh, and we're missing something, our snack food, our hot air popcorn done in the microwave. So look at this.
Doesn't that look great?
Yeah. Now, also, if you wanted to flavor this, Beverly, look at that. I can't believe how nice that comes out.
I know. It's perfect. It's just like if you did it in a microwave. But one thing about popcorn, the biggest, it's a great snack food. It's a whole grain. It keeps you full. It's mostly air, but it also can be a little bland. So we're gonna jazz it up a little bit. All you need is some cooking spray, just a few squirts to, and then kind of do that. Then what I like to do is I like to take chili powder and just sprinkle it on top. Just however you like it. I like things kind of spicy, so this is probably much more than what you guys would want if you're not into spicy. So you just shake that on there. And there you go. You've got something that's a little bit spicy. Another idea is garlic salt on top if you're a garlic fan. Or if you like the taste of kettle corn, like a sweet and salty,
that's me.
Yeah, you can put cinnamon on it, and it tastes really good. So there you go. That's an easy, low-fat, healthy snack.
Right, low cost.
Low cost.
All right,
very important.
I can't wait to try these. Delicious.
Yes.
I have to say, I mean, yeah, I like the sweetener in it. I have to say, I think if it didn't have it in it, might be too.
Right.
Yeah.
Too much.
You need it.
Yeah.
But this is delicious. Okay, you've convinced me now that I can have a shake that tastes.
Yes.
Like the real thing. Well, it is the real thing, but I mean, without the high fat in it.
Right. Exactly.
So,
exactly. So, just know that for weight loss, it's not about giving something up. It's about giving yourself better health, and yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Beverly. I appreciate you being on the program. And guys, if you have any questions at all, please email me. That's my website's www.lindas-kitchen.com. And I'm sure if you had any questions for Beverly, you can reach her through my website.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for joining us, and until the next time, good health and good eating.
Cheers again.